3, 2, 1. What is good, you guys? Welcome back to another Invincible Guardians of the Globe video. And today we are going to be going over the new Gda Nightmare that just recently came out for World Beyond. Now, as you see right here, the artifact that we went over has finally got added into the game. It has a path. I'm gonna do a video on this in the near future. I am trying to wait a little bit before I make the video so I can have some time to actually get the artifact. But yeah, we're gonna definitely be doing a video on that, so keep tuned for that if you're interested in that artifact and interested in seeing how that artifact actually performs. And then if we go, where is it? If we go to, I believe, events, we have a new hero dropping tomorrow. And I'm pretty sure everyone can guess what hero it's going to be. Or should I say criminal it's going to be. Pretty sure we're all confident we know who it's going to be based off of episode 1, who we were introduced to. But yeah, I'm excited for that. We're going to definitely be doing a streaming summoning for him. So if you are interested to see me live try to pull him and go for as many as we can, then come check out the live stream at Kingslay727 on twitch.tv or on TikTok, Kingslay727. But those are the two events. There is also a GDA alert event where you just put in your best team for a 4-hour GDA op, and you can basically get some GDA members from it. Nothing too crazy, but we're here for the Gda Nightmare. This Gda Nightmare right here. You see right here, we got this World Beyond tag here. Now, I believe we're gonna be using GDA heroes. So obviously, I'm going to use my Shapesmith, my Donald, robot. I'm thinking Cecil and we can go logically, I think Immortal's the better option, but a part of me wants to go with Robot, but let's go Immortal. And we'll do this team like that. And see how far this team could take us. Now, I will say GDA is probably not my strongest faction, but it's also not my weakest. I would say my strongest faction is definitely World Beyond. Second strongest, probably Earth Defender. Then I would say it's probably GDA because of Shapesmith and Donald and Robot. But then I can make the same argument for criminals because I do have Doc Seismic, Powerplex, and Komodo Dragon built. And if I use the right team comp, I could throw in the 2 Mauler twins and it makes it a pretty good team. Like a Powerplex, Doc Seismic, 2 Maulers, and a Komodo Dragon isn't a bad team. That's 5 characters. If you use the Mauler cells on the Doc Seismic and if you use Mauler cells on Doc Seismic and what's his name and Powerplex, it makes for an interesting team comp. And then you can maybe put the Flaxen, what is it, Flaxen Barricade on your Komodo Dragon to give your team overall extra defense. Because you have two ranged characters in that team. Or you could do the vice versa. Give you can give the Mauler Cell to Komodo Dragon and Powerplex, and give Doc Seismic some type of like damage dealing artifact to help him deal more damage. There's a lot of things you could do with that team, but it's just a good team comp. Like, I'm trying to think what's the best GDA team that I can do. But at the current moment, I don't have him built. I think Bulletproof is a better option to run over Immortal. They do two different roles. But for the extra damage that Bulletproof does, I think he's just a better to have in the lineup. Same thing with Cecil. Like, if you get a built Cecil, he's really good. But if you don't have him built, then he's not really worth putting in your lineup. Like, I can easily replace that Cecil with a Rex, and I think it'll be just as good. Because my Cecil isn't that powered. And then my robot is just absurdly good. Not absurdly, absurdly good. My team's actually doing better than I thought they would be doing. I did boost Donald's skills, so there is a good maybe reasoning on why that's happening. Like, I feel like we only have one human in our team, so it doesn't make sense to run Shrinking Ray. Because you could swap out Cecil for Shrinking Ray if you're going to use Immortal. To give Immortal and Shrinking Ray extra defense. But I don't think it's worth it. This is, if you're using a team like this, I just want to point this out. If you're using a team like this, so you have 3 ranged, this artifact is an artifact that's very slept on right here. This artifact right here, Flaxen defense barriers. This artifact is very slept on because it's one of the first artifacts in the game. It's one of the earliest artifacts, so most people don't really pay any attention. But it gives a good decent defense boost, a good defense energy boost. And then on top of that, if you get it to level 30, which I can, it will probably increase to 15% or maybe 16%. And what it does is it gives all ranged heroes present in the team a 13% of the wielder's defense stats. So if you put this on like an Immortal, if you put this on someone like Komodo Dragon, Titan, he will make your team that is ranged more durable. So for characters like your Universas, characters like your Doc Seismic, characters like your Mauler Twin with the gun, characters like Enemy robot, he makes their defense better, which is really important. And to run this artifact alongside with the GDA, if you're using the right team, can be really, really strong. Because if you put this on like an Immortal or Monster Girl, and you have a Shapesmith, you have a Shrinking Ray in your team, and you run at least 3 humans, your entire team will just be like unkillable. Like it makes everybody so durable that it's just so hard to kill them. Shrinking Ray, and see how that team performs. Then I'm gonna show you what I mean. So Robot is getting a 9,700 increase in defense, and then a 12% increase in defense with a 15% increase in critical chance. Donald is getting the same amount of defense increase. Shrinking Ray is getting a 12% defense increase. Sorry, match ended, so I couldn't keep looking at the stats. But yeah, she's getting that increase plus her own increase from her own stats. So she's getting a total of, what is that, 51%? She's getting 51% defense increase. And I'm assuming Immortal's getting a 51 defense increase. So that's huge. Your team is not going to die. Like, they're not going to die unless you're going against a Universa, to be honest with you. And then if you are going against a Universa, she's going to be doing a lot less damage than she normally would because of you having that artifact that lowers the defense, the critical chance of the other ranged enemies. So that's a huge thing. Then when it comes to the ultimates, when it comes to Seasonal Nightmares, you usually don't want to use your ultimates. I don't think my team is going to get 3 stars whether I use ultimates or not in this situation. I'm going to try it one more time and see if we can get it without using the ultimate, so we can get the 3-star, but I honestly don't think my team can get it without using an ultimate. Come on, they're right there. Oh, that was so close. That's so close. And the reason I say Shrinking Ray as the attacker to use here is because Shrinking Ray has a natural built-in defense booster when she's playing alongside a human ally. When she's playing alongside a GDA human ally, she increases the team's defense, which is why I would say she's the ideal person to pick. You can swap her out for Bulletproof if you want that extra damage. I don't think we're going to be able to get that 3-star, so it's fine. I mean, we didn't get to do much damage. I'm smiling because we didn't get to do much damage on that one. But no one died or came close to dying other than Shrinking Ray, which makes sense because she's dramatically lower leveled. So I'm actually looking at it like the team does what I said. It's hard to kill them. They just don't do enough. They don't do a lot of damage. It's the only downside. Damn, we missed out on 100 gems though. Ooh, ooh. I'm starting to take some damage here. Nolan, Nolan, leave me alone. I said, Nolan, leave me alone and stop trolling. Let's go. They're shifting the tide. Oh, we lost someone. Come on, shift the tide. Shift the tide. Don't go out like this. We won't be able to get there. Alright, where we landed? Where we landed at? Okay, top 10. I'll take it. I'll take it. Once again, I did say my GDA team is probably not my strongest team, so. In my defense, my GDA team is not my strongest team. But that's going to be all for today with the GDA members. But it is what it is. But yeah, I'll say that. But hope you guys some good luck. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow if you come to the stream. And we're going to be invincible. But I'm going to catch you guys next time. Love you guys. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Peace and love, baby. Woo! Wait, I did it wrong. Love you.